lost a handle on it. Here's a chance for Big Lynch. It's going to need about 3. Clever tap over to Braun. Braun's got a double back, gets boot to ball and kicks. An absolute ripper.
This is Rosa. He impressed so much last year when he got his chance. And Mitch Brown certainly is impressed. Took up a fair divot too.
He is a very big boy, isn't he, for 18?
Thumps it towards centre half. It was a low-flying ball and a good one for Jamie Graham to accept. Another hard luck story late last year. Lynch didn't get there, but Hunter did. Somehow plucked the mark. Normally that means that you stitch him up, but he's kicked the goal despite that.
It's an important thing to add to his game, Adam Goods, to be able to go forward and kick a couple of goals, really adds something to his game and become much more of a weapon for this Sydney side.
Buchanan over to Kirk, who bombs it long. Hall's got the sit. Hall flies, no mark. Oh, look at that for a pickup. Swooping as Weirpunda. Puts it out to half-back. Stendline gets mowed down by O'Loughlin. Hearns handballs intercepted by Ablett. Ablett's got O'Loughlin out wide. Little twist, little turn, little pass, and finds Hall.
He is an absolute gun, Michael O'Loughlin. He just came onto the ground. They took Peter Everett off. O'Loughlin came in from the wing at the interchange, had a couple of touches, and then a quality finish to Big Barry.
Awareness of what was around him, and then the little chip ball. You see him hunting the ball here. And then just the awareness, just that little deft tap kick.
Hall's kick is a goal, his first for the night. Selwood. Not a lot to go to, so carries and now kicks. It's a good option. Well done by Selwood, and Seaby takes a strong mark, about 65 from goal. He gets to 50, and now will shoot from point-blank range. The 50-metre penalty against Peter Everett.
Well, I thought Spider might have been penalised for his first effort when he came in a bit late, but he just continued to manhandle his opponent. He's a little bit late there. And he's holding on. He's holding on. As soon as there was a pull on the jumper, the umpire was committed to give the 50-metre penalty.
Will he do a Shannon Grant? No, he won't. He puts it through.
And we just saw Judd there. I mean, get out of my way. I'm going that way. That's what he did. I mean, that's just willing the tackle, not wanting to be tackled. And he got out of it and cleared the ball.
Fifth possession for Kerr is a good one. This is Hearn. He's got a very promising future. And that is a very, very good kick.
Daniel Chick with the hair a bit darker this year. To Waters. Looks for Judd. One-on-one with McVeigh. Oh, Judd. One out. He's head in the pocket. Judd, a left foot kick across the face. Oh. He's just a freak, isn't he?
Explosive.
That's a better result in today's football. Rather than kicking a point and the quick rebound, getting it deep in the forward line where they can still get a chance to score.
Great tap by Seaby. Here's Judd again. He got tackled when he didn't have it. Free kick.
And that's exactly what Michael Voss was saying. It just gives you another chance to get a goal. McVeigh obviously very conscious about his opponent. Infringing there. Let's have a look at it. Touch on him.
Come round, please.
Over the shoulder.
He's just not watching the ball.
Into the back here. He's mesmerised by the best player in the game.
So Chris Judd. No problems there. Eagles extend their lead.
From the first gamer to some of their absolute superstars, they are 100% committed. Swans are sloppy at best at the moment. Opportunities are presenting themselves, and Staker it is this time that joins the queue with a goal. It's pretty open. This is the thing on the counter-attack. The Eagles are going to work in space. Lynch somehow was able to lead a merry dance there, and a big opportunity for Chick. Did he get one in the back? It looked like it from here. Richards, Buchanan. Has to be steadfast here, the Swans. Bolton, Kirk. Nowhere to go, so he had to handball. and just hold on until he did. And Buchanan having to go back through the maze. Now they're running. Bolton uses Kennelly. This is what they're going to do. They're going to get in the hands of blokes like Kennelly and run through the middle and try and share it around. Jolly gives it off. Buchanan, a better build-up. Still there's plenty of Eagles back though, and by the time the kick came in, the Swans weren't even looking.
Sloppy kick.
Jones over to Glass, over to Waters, but they've just closed things up beautifully in their defensive 50, West Coast. And look at that, again, another magnificent kick to position. Lynch, bang, big kick, one-on-one situation. Beautifully done, West Coast. Daniel Chick in front of Leo Barry. This to extend their already healthy lead. Chick never looked like missing. Eagles in control as we near halftime.
I think we're all stunned here, aren't we, by this performance by the West Coast Eagles. You've got to really take your hat off to them. It's been amazing, but the Swans, as we said before, listless, trying to generate something in this last couple of minutes to give themselves some spirit and some spark to go into the second half, but it's all West Coast again. Hearn's been impressive. Stenglein, they're lining up through the middle. Selwood, back for Armstrong. Love a turn in the midfield. Gets his man too. It's Brown. Now Judd. It is all one way at the moment, and it's all the Eagles.
Davis, there's the lead from O'Keefe. Now Malcheski again in the direction of O'Loughlin. He's got to beat about 3. Matthews stayed down. Couldn't get the handball away. Chick picked up by Hall, breaks one tackle, unselfishly kicks back to Malcheski, but he's too far out to score. So what's he going to do? Again, all but 3 Eagles inside their defensive 50. Malcheski kicks. Oh, did all the hard work, Jude Bolton, but couldn't hang on to the mark. Kirk in the back, free kick.
They're going to have to nip away at this slowly over this half.
Get to within a range, perhaps by 3/4 time.
Just a great hit there by both players committed at the ball.
This is Kennelly, and it is opening up a fraction for the Swans, sharing it with O'Keefe. And now McVeigh's kick was designed for Bolton, playing almost as a key forward here. Got Buchanan away, he's on his wrong side. Had time though, Buchanan must do something with it. Well, will the result be there? No, it won't. Well done by Glass and Wipunda. Could have been a free against all, but he keeps on going. Davis knows how to kick him from there. We know that only too well. Just off the ball to the right, we've got one-on-one contest, so if Swans get it in there, there's no spare men for the Eagles. Not yet anyway. Kirk's going to be the one that inserts them inside 50. No, sharing it around instead. Malcheski, will he hit up a target? Richards. Keeps down there. Vogels. It is Vogels.
9 inside 50s to 3. While there's this lapse in play, there are players running to the interchange bench.
What's going on here?
They haven't got enough to cover them. We've got about 12 go for a break, and they haven't got 12 to come on.
It's amazing.
Just the emotion of the game. Obviously, a lot of emotion by West Coast coming into this match.
It's like Bergstrom.
And you just wonder whether that emotion's been spent in that first half, because certainly Sydney coming back.
Big kick for Vogels. Big result.
Seaby dishes to Judd.
But he's still got to be proactive.
Long kick into space. Richards backed himself again, and it paid handsome dividends as he creates some run. Kennelly. Good kick to Bolton. Nice build up here from Sydney. Hall provides the short lead. Bolton ignores him and goes long to the hot spot. O'Loughlin's there, so is Goods, who stayed down. Goods picks it up. Goods snaps. Goods goes!
Pokes at Judd. It's okay though. So good ball movement here for West Coast. They lead by 13. They're hanging on at the moment. Waters creating an option further afield, but Jones going back. Hearn, let's fly. Had Seaby in mind. He almost willed him to take the mark.
That was a 60-metre pass. Don't worry about that. Hearn knows he can thump the ball long. He drove that hard and long to the advantage of Seaby, who was behind his opponent. That was an absolute ripper kick. The power of the kick.
And carried. It went over the Sydney Swans player, which gave him a great opportunity to have a CB, a great opportunity to be able to jump at the ball. It was a lovely kick.
Kicked 11 goals, 5 last year, Mark Seaby. Has been able to pop up every now and then with a few bags of goals. That is a big kick and a great result.
Well, the Swans need 3 goals in 5.5 minutes, and the ball is in the hands of Quinton Lynch. Appointed to be handy here. It's a driving kick right into the goal square. Oh, Graham Fluke couldn't take the mark. Has another crack at it, and that is a handy point.
Well, we wanted an answer before the game about how West Coast were going to respond off the back of controversy over the whole pre-season, really. I think we've got our answer.
Been stunning, really. The West Coast Eagles just showing how much depth they've got, apart from obviously the will that they've put on display tonight. Bolton trying to organise things off half-back. Frustration showing. The Eagles just luring them into the pattern of play they want. And it's worked for them so well tonight. Cross half-back, the Eagles have just had a wealth of numbers. And it's a better
that shot there shows the wall that he's facing.
Hard to penetrate. Hard but not impossible. O'Keefe, O'Loughlin has not been able to really do much at all. And again, it's with Punda and Jones, and the Eagles ready to go. And some Swans fans, I reckon, just starting to head toward the turnstiles. They still have turnstiles?
Good point.
Barcodes.
To the wing. Rose's handball went straight to Goods, who's had a quiet night by his lofty standards. Rosa once again inside 50. The mark's taken by Kennelly. To Everett. How have you seen Everett's game, Rob?
I give Peter Everett a 4 out of 10 on what I've seen tonight. I'm a little bit disappointed that he's not fitter than what he's shown. He's had a bit, 6 months to get himself right for this one.
Free kick going to McVeigh.
Missed a couple of shots for goal. That would have been very handy. Gave away an undisciplined 50-metre that cost them a goal.
Long kick by Dempster. It's a goal. That's a thumping kick.
And that is an amazing stat there. Inside 50s quarter by quarter. And you can see that Sydney have had so many more inside 50 entries, but they haven't been quick. Certainly not in the first half. Took the ball in too slowly. Eagles had numbers back and they were able to run it out with ease. Been better in the second half though, the Swans.
History says the Swans will keep on coming. Chris Judd has other ideas, definite other ideas. And he's got some teammates too. Michael Braun. Only 14 possessions tonight. Barry Hall on the bench, so the Swans almost, well, you'd think almost conceding they can't win without Barry Hall out there. Rosa, back for Braun, back for Rosa. Eagles in no hurry really. If they can just hold on to the ball, they won't lose. Big Jamie Graham.
Chris Judd in picture there. 8 touches in this all-important final quarter. Daniel Kerr 6.
So boundary umpire there, ruling that it was touched. And then must have bobbled up and gone over the boundary.
Adam Goods has gone into the forward line. McVeigh now on Judd. This will be his 9th touch.
Just having crucial touches, isn't he?
Oh, he's a gun. There's his 10th for the quarter.
Time and time again. He's made sure there's been no Sydney avalanche.
Is he the best, Fossey, you think?
Oh, he's the best in the competition, absolutely. I mean, when Jonathan Brown's up and going, we could compare him, but I mean, Brownie hasn't played enough over the last couple of years for us to compare properly. But
it's Shannon Hearn there, turning it over, so the Swans can run again. And it's Bolton. He looks up. Eagles still have lots of numbers back. Goods, can he get free here? Yes, he can. He's got to do something with it. There's the fumble. Goods sharing it around. McVay missed one earlier. Handballs this time. Phillips. They're still alive. They are still alive.
Eagles by 7. How costly might that rush behind be?
Perry, how good is Sydney though? I mean, they've been outplayed for most of the night, you would say, and here they are in the final minutes of the game.
Back to Bolton.
Advantage paid. McVay to Kennelly. He's just going to pump it long. Goods attacks the football. Couldn't take the chest mark. Crucial spoil at the death. Not sure who it was. Kerr backs himself. Ducked ahead. Free kick.
Is it against Kerr?
No, too high.
Too high, you fended him off in the
Oh,
face.
it's going Sydney's way.
Fended him off in the face.
I thought Kerr was caught too high.
He pushed him off in the face.
But he's given it for fending off. And now Phillips
It was only about 5 foot.
can make it a 1-point ball game. Oh, that's fair enough, I guess, from that angle.
It's a big kick for the young man. You remember this?
So Simon Phillips playing his 5th game of AFL football. He's kicked 1 career goal.
174 centimetres tall is the little man.
This to make it a 1-point ball game.
He's done it.
Oh, it's a point the difference! Can you believe it?
Of course you can believe it, Corners. It's Sydney versus West Coast. They don't play any other way.
I suppose he did put the forearm up, but you've got to also give credit to the little bloke for just standing his ground. He knew he'd get hit, did Simon Phillips. He got hit all right, but he's also kicked a goal, and that's all that matters. Sydney have got a forward line full of Eagles players. John Worsfold has dropped numbers back en masse.
They're all running back there now. They are surging back. The Swans are surging on the scoreboard. The crowd. You can hear them. Can they get it out of the middle? O'Keefe can. Hammers it forward. Hall's going to come from the side. Glass was wonderful, but it's still alive. McVay. Oh, Kerr, what a lunge. What a lunge. Daniel Kerr has been magnificent.
Magnificent chase, magnificent tackle. McVay asleep. Got to realise that they're going to hit you hard. He took 4 or 5 steps. You can only take 2 in that situation.
Match-saving tackles, those. Unbelievable effort. And Judd has come off the ground. He come off limping.
A long ball to the wing. Hunter's in there. Just be happy to hold it up and ice the clock. Can't be much time left.
There is nobody in the Eagles forward half.
There's Judd.
And there's Judd limping away. I don't know whether he's cramped or he's done something else.
1-point ball game. Eagles in front. Kerr in there again. Another bounce. Jolly against Seaby. Jolly missed the swipe. Rowan Jones. To half forward. Dempster spilt the beans. It was tough.
No one in the Eagles forward 50. If the ball gets kicked there, it'll be an absolute sprint.
Seaby tapped, went straight to Kirk. Kicks in the direction of Hall against Glass. Good use of the body by Glass. Handballs to Rosa. To Prentice, just banged it onto the boot. Underneath it is Jolly, the double fist shot by Kerr. Stood up, good handball under pressure to Braun. He collided with Fosdyke. Rosa's in there. Fosdyke underneath it. We'll have another bounce.
Could it be another 1-point victory to the Eagles?
Oh, surely there must be only a handful of seconds left. We've got no idea what the clock says, the countdown clock says. It's 28 ticked over now.
Quinton Lynch gone to full back.
Braun. Kerr strike. Was it a free? No. Umpire put the whistle away there. Lots of Swans there. They just can't escape. The congestion, unbelievable. Who's going to break the shackles? Rose have got it away. It's over. Wow. Just another chapter in this incredible rivalry between the West Coast Eagles and the Sydney Swans. An unbelievable summer has produced an amazing effort of will. And you can see what it means to the players. We'll see what it means to the Eagles now. And that man, Chris Judd and Daniel Kerr.